let's see. Let's go to Vince. Vincey.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
How you doing, brother? I'm going to give you a chance to win $711 cash courtesy of 7-Eleven. Visit 7-Eleven stores and pick up a refillable travel mug for only $1.49.
Great, Howard.
All right, here it is. This is the Bigfoot word pronunciation game.
Okay.
I believe we developed this, but
I'm sure you'll hear from somebody.
I'll hear from somebody. Here we go. All right, we said to Bigfoot, you know Bigfoot?
Yes.
All right, we said to him, all we did is give him a list of words, and we would say a word, and we want to know whether or not Bigfoot could repeat it. He doesn't have to read. Could he repeat the word?
Yeah.
Now, this is Bigfoot, not Beetlejuice.
Right.
Bigfoot.
Yeah,
I swear your head's in Guatemala.
No, I'm wondering, who would I think is smarter, Bigfoot or Beetlejuice?
I think Bigfoot is. I think you know that, too. Yeah. I think Beetlejuice is, because of his pinhead, he has trouble thinking.
But Beetle's more charming.
Absolutely.
I think they both have trouble thinking.
Yeah, I mean, with his mental condition.
We said to, I'll give you an example question,
All
okay?
right.
Sample question. We said to Bigfoot, supercalifragilistic.
He did not say.
Expialidocious.
He did not say that.
Do you think he could say that?
No.
No
All
way.
right, let's find out. This is a sample question.
I'm going to say no.
Right. All right, you don't have to even answer yet. This
Okay.
doesn't even count.
Supercalifragilistic. Extradosous.
Now, would you accept that?
No. All right, so you can see he had trouble saying that. Now, the first word, you're going to get 3 out of 5.
I'm shocked
Okay.
that he even knew what you were going for.
We gave Bigfoot the word zoology. Zoology.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that seems like a pretty simple word to follow.
Yeah.
Zoology. What do you think? Why is that echoing? Do you hear me echoing?
Yeah.
What is it? You got
sometimes his phone or radio.
You got headphones on?
No. No, I don't.
You on a cell phone?
Yes.
You need a radio?
Nope.
No, but sometimes the cell
Yeah,
phones
sometimes
echo.
they echo, yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right. The word is zoology. What do you think there, Vinci?
I'm going to say he knows it.
You say he can say the word zoology. Let's find out.
Yes.
Lock him in. He says yes. Here we go.
Zoology. Zoology? What?
That's a tough one.
It is a tongue twister.
All right. He couldn't say it, so you got that one wrong.
He could say tongue twister.
Yeah. You really got to think this through, Vince. I want to see you win the money.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. The second word is Tijuana. Tijuana.
I'm going to say he can't say it.
I'm going to guess he can because I bet you he's been to Tijuana.
Really?
Yeah, I'll bet you he has. He seems like the type that somehow made it down to Tijuana and even scared the Mexicans down there.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go with you.
You are? I'm making
Yeah.
sense to you. All right, well, I hope I'm right, man. All right, Fred, lock him in. He says he can say Tijuana. All right, here we go.
Tijuana.
Tijuana.
There it is. Good thing you stuck with me.
Wow.
Ooh.
You
All
know
right.
your Bigfoot.
I know my Bigfoot. What about the word statistic? Statistic. It's a bit of a...
That's a tough one.
Definitely not.
I think I agree with you.
Could lock me in on no.
No, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, Fred, lock in Vince and Artie on no. Here
He
we go.
certainly has heard the word before.
You say no way, right, Vince?
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Statistic.
Statistic.
Wow.
All right, that was an easy one. All right, you got 2 right. You got 2 more questions. All you need is 1 more, and you got $711, courtesy of 7-Eleven.
All right.
Here we go. The word is competent. Competent.
Hell no.
All right, lock him in at no, Fred. Kid's on a roll.
Competent.
Competent.
Ah, he said it.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, it all comes down to the final question. You got 2 wrong, 2 right. And here's the word. Voluptuous. Voluptuous.
Definitely not.
I got to agree there. You think he could say voluptuous?
No.
Art, no?
I don't think he could say competent. I think that was a lucky fucking once in a
You think if
lifetime.
he was asked to do it again, he couldn't do it?
Yeah.
All right, lock in a no, Fred. I'm voluptuous. This is for Vince and $711, courtesy of 7-Eleven. Here we go.
Voluptuous.
Illustrious.
You win. He said deluxious. The hell was that? I mean, my God. Wait.
Illustrious.
All right, you came down to the wire on that one, but you've won $711 cash, courtesy of 7-Eleven. Visit 7-Eleven stores, pick up a refillable travel mug for only $1.49. All right, Vince.
Thank you.
I'm going to put you on hold, okay?
All right.
Here's Vincey. Oh, by the way, I'm doing something different than Secret Santa.
Well, what are we...
I have decided, Robin.
yeah.
I am going to... You want to know what I'm doing for Christmas for the staff?
I do want to know, yes, because everybody's a buzz.
Everybody who works for these channels, I am going to take to dinner together. We're going to have a nice dinner party.
Okay.
And because I understand there's no Christmas party, so I will
We will have our own Christmas party?
Well, yes. I almost didn't do this because I heard Scott DePace was now bitching about this, which is costing me a fucking fortune.
What is wrong with him?
And I'm going to... I don't want to hear it. He's dragging me down.
How did he know what you were going to do? How could he complain about it?
He speculated on the wrap-up show. He said, well, if it's going to be some sort of dinner or something, I don't want to go. Do me a favor, don't go.
Okay, listen,
Yeah,
man.
if you said you didn't
I
want
was
to go,
asked
don't
the
go.
question.
Don't go.
And
don't
what
wanna
I was
force you.
describing is not going out to dinner at a restaurant. It was going out to a big box place that we've done
No
at
box.
our Christmas places in the past. And you sit there with a bad DJ.
Let me tell you something. I've
and
been
it's
to those
horrible.
Christmas parties.
They're
They're
terrible,
horrible.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
party ain't going to be horrible.
Good.
Trust me.
And for me to come back in the city for that wasn't worth it.
This will be worth it. Trying to do something nice.
And get everybody together. Wouldn't that be nice?
Great.
Oh, you devil.
Do me a favor.
You
Don't go.
little devil.
Scott, do me a favor. Don't go.
All right.
It's going to be great. But you know what? Maybe
sure
you're
it
right.
will.
Maybe it won't be.
It's very nice.
Because whatever I do, you don't like.
He
not
always
true.
complains.
Yeah.
I don't always
do.
complain.
This
That's
is a guy who
bullshit.
does nothing for anyone.
Nothing for anyone. I buy all my guys gifts.
Yeah, we'll see.
I do something for them.
You're a real sport.
Here's the video caddy.
Video caddy.
crazy.
All right, I'll see you at the party.
Thank you.
And Scott wanted to know if he could sell his
He
spot
said-
at the dinner.
I heard Scott on there. He said he felt obligated to go if I invited him. You're not under any
That's
obligation.
not what I said.
Believe me, it's probably going to be a crummy party anyway. You're right. It's going to be
Well,
crummy.
you'll be there. How good could it be?
Scott, it's exactly what you said. When we say, you go, I guess I'll go. I guess I have to go.
Don't.
It's taken out of context. It had to do
You're
with
not gonna be
if
fired if you
Howard
don't
was
go.
inviting us to a big box party type thing.
No box.
Then I guess I would have to go.
It's at a favorite restaurant of mine. They're closing it down for us.
That's
Does that
Sweet.
meet with your
beautiful
approval?
thing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'll be there.
And it'll be, let's see what date we're doing it. And yes, I'm inviting the news department. Let's see. Should I give the date or should we keep that
You
quiet?
shouldn't give the date.
All right.
And, but if you want, if you go to Gary Page 2, you can hear Scott talking about it on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, let's
It's
hear
in
it.
This
green
got
on the
me
bottom.
really down. I mean, I said to Beth, up here, we're going to plan this amazing thing, and then this asshole's going to fuck me
Oh
up.
my God, are you kidding me?
And I heard this, I got down.
Holy shit.
You brought me down.
He can always bring you down.
Oh God, just fire me then. Get me out
I'm
of
not going to fire you. You're going to resign.
here. Nah.
Under
That's not
protest.
gonna happen.
Yeah, because you don't like how Christmas is being handled.
The reason I thought about a party was he had mentioned a couple of weeks ago that he and Beth were discussing about having a party.
Right.
He had talked about that on the air. So
At the
that's
end
why
of
I
it, yeah.
thought maybe that was one of the reasons.
Would
What
that
do you- what do you think it is,
Would
John?
that disappoint you, Scott, if it was a party?
Yeah, maybe.
Why?
To be honest, Mike, I don't enjoy coming back into the city at night. So, you know,
What if it's a party
If I
in
have the
Jamaica?
choice between a party in the city or to sit at home and do whatever with
And
my...
you can take your wife.
Okay, oh, that's good.
what I'm not doing one of those
She'll-
bullshit.
See, she loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Really? With
a date.
no kidding.
With a date.
Wow.
Because that's the fun, seeing everybody's date.
The party you...
Benji, why the thumbs up? You like that?
When you announce something like that,
Yeah.
my life goes like the wedding. Even though I didn't get, people didn't know I couldn't bring a date.
Right.
Or it's
You
cool.
can bring a date.
That my life is going to be incredible.
So
for the
now
next
you'll
couple
be
months.
auctioning off that date to the highest
If you
bidder?
could wait for 6 months, it's going to be incredible.
Not 6 months.
The party you threw for Artie that time. Awesome.
Well,
That
this
was
is
a lot
going to
of
be
fun.
along those lines,
That was
except
a
even
great-
better, if you can imagine.
Great.
That's right. I mean, better. It's a dinner.
That was a lot of fun.
We had a good time.
But I was talking about.
But it is expensive. You understand? I don't need you bumming me out. Believe me, I don't want to spend
I
this.
say don't invite him.
All right, you're out.
All right, good.
You know what it takes to close down Applebee's?
Right.
Listen, it's you're taking it the wrong. I was not talking about that.
Fair enough. This guy got into a food fight at Artie's party. I throw a nice, classy party. I throw a party. This guy's over with I think it was with Sal.
I was merely.
Yeah, didn't they fight and
I was
throw
defending
things?
myself. Sal.
We closed down a restaurant. I got this great place. It's like a legendary pizza joint.
Down in the village, John's.
John's, yeah.
Next thing you know, DePace and Sal are behind the counter throwing shit at each other.
Right.
Someone had the bright idea for Sal and I to have a contest making a pizza. I said, fine, I'll make a better pizza. I start making it. All of a sudden, Sal's taking the sauce and slapping my face with it. So I, of course, have to do better than that, and I really slapped him with it.
Douche.
You were forced into it.
And I haven't said this till now, but it was my party, and I was disgusted.
Douche.
Well, no, I was because
I mean,
The people had closed down the restaurant and, opened the place to everybody. And
I've got 50 people watching me make a pizza, and
Listen,
Sal's going to embarrass me by throwing
taking you to one of
sauce on
my
me.
favorite places.
What are you going to do at this place?
This is a class joint. I'm
classy.
talking very nice.
They actually have napkins of cloth, not paper.
You don't have to wear a suit or anything like that.
That's
it's relaxed.
Good. That's sweet.
But you can't be pulling any of that fucking hijinks with
Is
Sal.
Sal invited? You
Yes,
just bring
Sal
up
is
Sal
invited.
is invited.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Keep all your people in line.
Sal works with me. He's invited.
Can Sal bring a date?
Here, I got video of Scott during the food fight if you want to see
Yeah,
it.
let
To
me
remind
see
yourself.
that.
Here, look. Here he is. Asshole.
Sal, here. Thank you very much. Here, Sal, take that.
Sal, did you make a pizza?
Yeah, it's in the oven.
But their hands are going into the sauce.
Yeah.
Sal did start that.
He sure did.
Thank you.
Did they make any more pizza with that sauce?
Probably.
I don't think you had any, Robin.
I wasn't there.
Oh, that's
Robin,
right.
who are you going to bring as your date to the party?
I'm not bringing a date. I don't know what the date
So
is.
I should knock you off the list as a date? Just one person?
Yes, I would assume so. I don't know when this party is. How do I know what I can do?
I'll let you know. What are you going to wear?
I don't even know
think
where we're going.
No panties, little dress, and the boobs.
I will bring the boobs.
Get it all out.
We're going to Rick's.
Rick's.
I'm going to give you an invite and everything.
What time will it be?
What time you want it?
What time is it?
Well, the earlier the better.
I think we were talking about like maybe 7:30 or something.
See, the earlier the better. Then I don't have to go all the way to Jersey and then back. But
What, you want
let's
to
have
do
it
in
at
the
2
afternoon?
o'clock in the afternoon.
Let me make it right after the show.
Could you cater in my backyard?
that would be fun. Have it at your
Look,
house.
it's a nice night for you and your wife to get out in the social, have a nice
She
meal.
loves that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Take the poor woman out.
about. Yeah.
Your wedding was perhaps her probably best day. You
That's
know,
what I'm
besides our
saying.
kids.
But
she loved that.
because I guess her wedding wasn't that great.
You know, Scott DePace's beautiful wife Pam came up to me during the wedding and said, "This is the nicest wedding I've ever been to, including mine." That's right.
At my wedding, I hung outside and smoked a cigar for like an hour.
Very romantic. I just realized we're going to need a special menu for Robin.
Yes, you will.
Yes, I will. I hope the pumpkin scoop has no...
Here we go. You're making a big deal about nothing. They
I'll have French
vegetables
fries
in.
for you with no salt.
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Please.
All right. You got it.
Gary, so Howard announced that he's going to have a dinner party for everyone for the holiday. And Scott DePace seems to think that all these dinner parties usually suck. What's your take on that?
Well, Scott wasn't being entirely honest, because if you play that whole clip, he never said anything about a big boxy party. He just said a party, that doesn't do anything. I got to come back from work, and they're usually boring, and a big party doesn't do anything for me. And I was like, that's his opinion. But I do know when I played Howard that clip off the air, he was really bummed out about it. We haven't had a Christmas party here for last year or this year. And, some people complain about Christmas party. Oh, I got to go to the Christmas party. But the truth of the matter is, people like to socialize with. We don't get together that much with each other. We've all been together a long time, and I love the idea. And Howard's allowing everybody to bring spouses. You can't bring your spouse to the Christmas party here. So it'll be a nice night out. It'll be like Howard's wedding without the wedding.
Ronnie, so Scott DePace seems to think that all these dinner parties usually suck. And he never has a good time. And then Howard just announced that that's what he's doing for everyone for the holiday.
Okay.
Do you think it's going to suck? Like Scott says?
Well, I don't know. I usually wind up getting in trouble at these things because I drink too much. But that was the old me. The new me is just going to sit there and have a nice steak dinner and have a jolly old good time.
Ronald's going to the party?
Ronald will be showing up at the party, just like at the wedding. But the wedding I got a little bit out of control, you know, but just enough where everybody was in the same kind of out of control as I was, so it wasn't so bad. Except for I was grinding some girl up against the wall. But other than that, Sam Simon's girlfriend, but she was having a good time also. Yeah, his parties are cool. You know, everybody enjoys them. I don't know what the pace is. I understand his deal about coming back into the city. I heard him talking about that. I hate coming back into the city once I leave also. But, you know, it's going to be probably a night where you don't have to get up the next day. So I'm sure Howard ain't going to make it on a work night. So who gives a fuck? Go and have a good fucking time. Fucking swallow your goddamn bald pride and just fucking go and have fun, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a good time, no matter what.
Me too.
Good. I hope you're invited.
Jason, so Howard just announced that he's going to throw a dinner party for everyone for the holiday. And Scott DePace seems like the only one to think that these dinner parties usually suck. Is that true?
Scott is a selfish prick. I don't know. I've been to a few of the parties that Howard has thrown. One of the best parties I've been to, period, was the Valentine's Day party Howard threw, which I think Scott is talking about when he means these box parties. It was Howard had a whole church or something that he rented out, and we had a major party in there, and it was just DJ and eating and drinking, and it was a ton of fun. So I don't know what the fuck he's whining about and being a fucking crybaby about. The bottom line is Scott DePace is a bad guest. You know, Howard threw that party for Artie, and Scott ended up getting in a food fight. I remember a few years ago, Robin threw Fred a great surprise party. It was very limited, the invite list. And Scott RSVP'd that he go, then he didn't show up because it was raining, and he didn't want to drive in the rain. So the whole party is just an empty seat there, could have gone to somebody else, food was paid for. He's just a shitty guest and a pretty miserable person, and of course he's going to shit all over Howard's gift. I can't wait. I'm excited by a dinner party, whatever Howard's throwing. I will be there. I'm not going to bitch about coming in from New Jersey. Little fucking baby. Stay home. No one wants you there, trust me. Just stay home.
So, Will, what do you think about Scott DePace's, I guess, theory on that usually these dinner parties suck?
Well, he's an ungrateful asshole. That's what Scott DePace is. That's what he does around here. He just likes to belittle people. You know, anytime that somebody's generous, he has to be an asshole about it. He's just a typical Republican conservative douchebag. Be honest with you. And he's bald. And he's probably gay. Fuck Scott DePace. And I'm better at him than at golf, to be honest. And the video caddy's a dumb invention. Suck my balls, Scott DePace. Fuck you.
So you'll have fun at the dinner party probably, right?
Oh yeah, it'll be great. I can't wait, man.
What are you doing?
When is the dinner party? What is this?
I don't know. He didn't
They're
say.
not letting you go, are they?
I hope so.
Oh, shit.
Howard's going to throw everyone a dinner party for the holiday.
Yes.
And Scott isn't too keen on these. He seems to think they're not that great. Is that the case?
It's fine. I'm not a big socializer myself, but I'll go and have fun with Scott Salem.
Yay!
Have as much fun as I could have.
Well, what is it about these that you're not too fond of?
Well, it's not fond of this. Like, I'm going to go to this, and I'm honored to be invited and whatnot. I'm just not a huge socializer and big talker or something. You know what I mean? So,
I hear you.
We'll see how.
But Scott seems to think like it's a pain in the ass for him to go home, come back.
Well,
Is he just being a baby?
Scott wants Howard to get him a car every year. That's what he wants. He wants money, a car, a house. He wants, he wants
something materialistic.
Yes. He wants new golf. He wants a set of golf clubs. So.
But it's probably going to be a good time, right?
Yeah, it should be. I'm sure someone will make an ass of themselves. Probably me. So we'll see.
Scott, so Howard just announced that he's going to throw a dinner party for everyone for the holiday. And Scott DePace seems to think that usually these dinner parties suck. Is that the case?
I don't see why this dinner party will suck. I mean, it's not a party where you just stand around and bullshit and listen to bad music. It's going to be a nice, very classy dinner party where everybody gets together, they sit down, relax, have a good time, bullshit and stuff. I think it should be great.
And then one of his big points was that he has to, go home to Jersey and then come all the way back, and that's also a pain in the ass.
Well, I got to do the same thing. I mean, so I go home, I'll take a little nappy, and, then I'll come back. I'm sure the party's not going to be overly late. It's not going to start late. So it's a big deal. So you come back. If you don't want to come back, just have your wife come in and meet you, and you'll hang out all day. There's always a way to work these things out. Nothing is too hard. You just got to want to do it. Apparently he's a little lazy. I understand, but have a good time. Don't fucking treat it like, it's just a pain in the ass. Go there and enjoy yourself.
Scott, so you're not a fan of the dinner parties?
No, listen, I have such a good life out in New Jersey. I play golf, I love my family, I've got everything I want right there. To come back into this fucking city, it sucks. But you know what, I do it because it's part of work,
That's your attitude towards all this? You're doing it just because it's for work?
I mean,
you don't think you're going to have fun?
Right,
you don't think
I'm
you're
also
have fun?
doing it for my wife, because my wife likes this stuff. Sometimes they're fun, a lot of times they're not. A lot of times we're sitting at a fucking bad tablecloth piece of bullshit while Scott the engineer's the DJ, listening to bad music and eating like fried finger food that sucks. But this probably is not going to be that because Howard's throwing it, so he does them good.
And no antics at this one?
I don't do antics. I just get back. If someone does antics to me, I'll top that times 2.